Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum, this is Hijabadore here, and today I'm here with a review or like a trying out kind of video with these little silicone sponges that look like the regular beauty blender and like a Real Technique sculpting sponge, but they're made of silicone. This one is called Silicone blender sponge, and then the one that is shaped like this is called Silicone concealing sponge, and these are from the company called Rodella & Co, and they were really generous enough to send me 4 sponges, so 2 of each. So I'll be giving away these 2 that I haven't even opened, but the one that looks like a beauty blender is actually in hot pink in here that I'll be giving away, and then the one that looks like this one, which is called concealing sponge, looks just like this one, same shade, which is the light pink. I just want to show you the packaging. This is how the packaging looks like, and to enter the giveaway you only have to follow me on Instagram and be subscribed to my channel on YouTube. Also, after you subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, just come on under this video and comment done, and that's it. You have to comment done, so I'll be actually picking the winner through the comments, and once I get the winner I'll go to see if they're following me and if they're subscribed to my channel, and then I'll let them know, and I'll actually let everybody know on my Insta story, and I'll be announcing the winner after 2 weeks. So basically, what are these? These literally feel like silicone silly sponge, literally, but they're much more denser and much more softer. Like, okay, so I'll show you my silly sponges as well. So these are both from eBay, but they're basically the same exact thing. They're just not named silly sponge, but these are the 2 that I have. I honestly bought this one thinking that it would not have the little edges, but it did, so I actually couldn't really get a use out of it, because when I tried this one out I actually really liked the like the whole blending and all the coverage that it gave me, but I did not like that the edges, just every time I would try to blend something, the edges would just ruin the whole base with the streaks and all, because these edges, as you can see on the corners, are just like very pointy, and every time like I would do my foundation it would just kind of take off the foundation, so did not really like that. And then I actually was about to give Eevee Blender a try. When I saw so many videos about that, I was just kind of skeptical, because people were saying that the sponge actually had a kind of like a texture to it, so that's why I did not really purchase those. But these don't have no texture. You can see they're just like the silly sponge, and also on silly sponge, like you can see these creases. I don't know why, but on these there is no coating on top of this silicone, so it's literally only silicone, so there's no coating, no creasing or anything. This is basically something very different and something very innovative and something very new. Just think like that a beauty blender, not a dirty one, like a clean beauty blender, and a silly sponge had a baby, which is this one, and this baby is pretty cute and chubby. This, you can actually bounce it just like a beauty blender, and actually my beauty blender is really disgusting right now, but I just want to give you an idea just to show you the size. You can see right here, this is a lot more smaller in size, and as you can see that this is also very squishy and very bouncy, and of course this is basically a porous sponge, so can't really compare these 2 in texture or anything. They're totally different things. And then you can see that this one is almost the size of this one, but honestly when I was using these I honestly prefer this blender looking one as compared to the concealing silk sponge, because I feel like this is like a little too small. Okay, so I'm starting off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Alright, so I just applied my primer with this. Okay, so I think I can still apply my concealer with this one, but just because they sent me to and I wanna give this a try as well, so I'm actually gonna do my concealer with this little cutie. Just to be fair, I'm gonna be using my favorite concealer, which is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in shade light medium beige. Since my dark circles are really crazy nowadays, I'm just applying a little bit more concealer. Okay, so my eyelids are just being a little too dry, so I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna try to add some concealer on my eyelids because they're just really cracking. Alright, so this is how the foundation is looking like so far. I freaking love the finish of my foundation. I feel like it was a little bit harder to work around the eyes, and maybe because my like around my eyes are just feeling a little bit drier today, so maybe that's why. So you want to make sure that your skin or your eye area is very nicely moisturized. And other than that, I feel like the foundation just blended like butter. And I am now gonna apply some powder to bake. Honestly, don't know if it's gonna pick up my powder. Okay, it's actually picking up the powder too. Alright guys, so now my under eye area is baking and I have already powdered my face, and I feel like I like how the whole base of my face is actually looking like. So now I'm actually gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and tell you guys my final thoughts and like my review, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is the entire look. I used a lot of new products today, but I don't think I'll be uploading a YouTube video on this tutorial. I would just try to upload like an Instagram tutorial on this makeup look. And I actually tried out Magic Palette from Juvia's Place, and I was really excited, and I actually freaking love this look. Usually when I use this foundation, I actually try to add some oil or something just to help this foundation blend a little bit better. This is the CoverGirl Elixir Healthy Elixir foundation, but today it just blended like a dream, and my foundation is looking amazing. Like my skin is just like, oh my god, like so smooth, and the coverage is amazing. All of my pigmentation and, you know, like acne marks are just covered superbly. Even though this foundation is not full coverage, this foundation is actually like medium to full coverage, so I did not even have to use a lot of product. I literally, you saw how much I used. I did not use a lot of it. I love that I don't have to wash these, because you can see my beauty blender like disgusting, right? So I'm so glad that I can just take a wipe and, you know, just wipe them, or, you know, just rinse them under like warm water, and they would be squeaky clean. So yeah, pretty excited to try them more and more with like different foundations and, you know, different formulations. But as far as today's concerned, I feel like I am just loving this whole application, and I'm actually really liking the whole look today. The concealing sponge retails for $10 and the blender sponge retails for $12, and I honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I think that you should invest in this one. So I feel like that's it for this video, and I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, then give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, like my page on Facebook, subscribe over here, don't forget to enter the giveaway, and I'll see you in my next video. And that's it for today. Take care guys, bye bye.